Alright, so welcome back to My Team Career mode, and today we are going to arguably my favourite track on the entire calendar, and it is none other than Spa. Now, before I head to the track, I do want to make note of something, that if you watched the last episode at Hungary, after about a couple laps in the race, I said, oh, I've just really hurt my arm. And I thought that would just be a little one-off thing. I wake up this morning, everything's better. However, my arm actually really hurts now when I try and drive. So I'm not trying to make a pre-race excuse, but pretty much, I need to drive one-handed now for the foreseeable future. Great. And here we are, nice little quali session. Now, of course, this is going to be a sprint weekend, which I'd usually be a bit annoyed at because it's a load of extra driving. However, because it's Spa and this track is just so fun to drive, I honestly couldn't care less. Give me two 100% races and I'll do them. Right, here we go for hot lap number 1, and I seem to have a little issue with my brakes. I was just going down that straight before my lap begun, and the game was detecting that I was pushing my brake pedal when I just wasn't, so that could be an issue, but you're not to worry, we'll carry on. Through turn 1, a little bit early on the brakes, but it's not the end of the world. As long as I can keep it clean, I'm genuinely not too bothered. Up through Urouge and Radion, I forgot which one's which, but there you go, nice one. Now down the straight, what kind of speed we hit in? See, that's more like it. 362 down the straight. I forgot the name of that straight as well. I really should remember these places. Round here, I think that might be track limits, but honestly, I don't care, I'm not gonna lie. And then get on throttle nice and early, try not to lose the rear. Slight lift. Oh, it's just lovely, isn't it? It just flows. It flows like a river in I don't know. Anyway, now through the next sector. That's gone horribly wrong. That was terrible. That was also pretty dismal. But I am 1.4 seconds up on Dennis Hauger, and I've set the fastest sector too, even though it was very stinky. And now into the bus stop chicane. Here we go, a little bit wide. Just get a decent exit, that's all that really matters. That's lovely. That's not gonna lie, I was expecting a bit more from that. 1.4 seconds up after sector 2. I sort of thought maybe a top 5, but alright, 13th. Alright, so I'm currently just under half a second away from pole position. I'm 2.5 tenths off my teammate, but it does seem very, very close all around. I mean, half a second throughout the top 13 is extremely close. So let's put on some new tyres, get that time down, and do what I usually do, which is go and find half a second on my second run. And I think the reason I always do that, the reason I always manage to find so much time is that I use my first lap to sort of learn exactly when to brake and exactly when to go on throttle, so that my second run, I'm a lot more fluid, you know what I mean? Now, I'm going to let this Aston go by, so I've got a bit of, you know, clean air. Let's just ignore the fact that I was just pressing the wrong pedal like a complete Dumbo. Right, hot lap number 2. We do have some traffic ahead of us, but we'll have to deal with that. Into turn 1, braking a lot later, but not too late. Try not to lose the rear. Very good exit. Bosh. And I'm actually going to get a gorgeous slipstream up Urouge here, I think. From, I believe that is a McLaren in front of me. I could be wrong. It's a Haas, actually. But look at this slipstream I'm going to get. Oh, yes. Oh, look at that. Into the next set of corners. Braking a bit later. Get on throttle a bit earlier. Bit of oversteer. Thank you for getting out my way. You're an absolute ledge. Oh, a little bit wide through there, but we can recover that. And we have, again, a little lift. Nice. Lovely stuff. Through Puon. Almost went too much on the curb and lost it, but I didn't. Now here, I had a really bad run on my first lap, so if I could have a slightly better one, like that, brake a little bit earlier, ride the curb a little bit, keep within track limits, another fastest sector 2, 8 tenths of a second, up. Oh my goodness. Now into the bus stop chicane, a little bit later than my first lap, maybe a little bit too late. Round the final corner, I went wide a little bit again. Decent exit, and holy moly, is that pole position? Is that pole? Of course it's pole! Who do you think I am? Ha 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 ha! Oh, that was great. That was actually a really, really good lap as well. Kept it clean. I'd say, like, by my current skill level, there was probably only another half attempt to a 10th in that. Come on! Come on! Look at that gap! 3.5 tenths! Oh my goodness, what a time to be alive. Very, very, very horrible performance from Yuki Tsunoda as well. P9, 1 millisecond away from P8. You know, to be fair, he's only a 10th and a bit away from P4. It's very, very close, but still, you got to be up there. But in Tsunoda's case, it's good news because there is a sprint race coming up, which of course offers all the opportunities to get some overtaking done and move up the grid. In my case, I'm just going to try and keep P1, of course. So let's get to that sprint race. Right, and it is time for the Belgian Grand Prix sprint race. I believe it is is it a 5-lapper or an 8-lapper? It's a 5-lapper. I'm ready, I am raring to go, let's cook. Starting P1, I'm becoming very fond of this position. And we're off, and that is a good start from the car behind. It's a good start from Oscar Piastri, who immediately jumps Russell, and as I was saying, it was a good start from Piastri, who immediately jumps Russell, and he's going to have a go at me. Once again, I pressed the wrong pedal. I actually just pressed my brake pedal rather than my clutch pedal. I've been playing too much Bus Simulator, you see. Up Rouge, now I feel I am going to struggle with my straight line speed, but I'm not too sure yet, and that slipstream is powerful, but it doesn't seem powerful enough. Will Piastri go for a move? He's going to go for it. I'm going to brake. Okay, he actually managed to brake later than me there. Fair enough, Piastri. I am going to keep position, though. I do hold on to P1, and we are now on our way. Whoa! Big snap of the rear on the exit at the bus stop. Can we not have that, please? That isn't very fun, I can't lie. Fastest sector 1 for yours truly, Futimus Cribitus the third. And another fastest sector 2 for yours truly, Futimus Cribitus the third. And there is a fastest lap, not the fastest sector 3 unfortunately, but it's still a fastest lap, and uh-oh, I've gone very wide there. That's actually very bad, because now Piastri is going to have a great run with DRS, but luckily I got a decent exit. Well, I'm just going to stay out of this geezer's slipstream, to be fair. I'm just going to stay here and then just go left. Yeah, that's very easy and simple. Cool. Piastri's getting a bit too close for comfort, I can't lie. He is quick. I feel like I've just about got enough to, well, not get overtaken. But one bad exit and I'm finished. Like that! Why do I have to jinx myself every single time? This is really bad now. I can't even avoid this man's slipstream. I'm just going to have to use all the ERS I've got and then brake way later than you're supposed to. And I've somehow managed to hold him off. But, oh shit! But at the cost of my entire ERS tank, which is obviously a big problem. I'm going to have to save it up all the way until, well, Rouge on the next lap. I can't use anymore. I'm going to need at least 30 to 40%. Oh, I've already got that. Never mind. Didn't realise how quickly my ERS charged. That is rapid. Right, final lap of this Belgian Grand Prix sprint race. And I'm not feeling too confident because there is an Oscar Piastri right up my arse. Alright, here we go then. I don't feel... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. There's nothing I can do about that, unfortunately. Yes, there is. Yes, there is. He's given me a gap for some reason. Oh, no. And he is going to sweep round and take that P1 off me. You son of a bitch. Get back here. And, yeah, that's Piastri gone. Bye, Piastri. It was nice knowing you, bud. But, yeah, you're just gone, aren't you? Oh, yeah, he's gone. He's pulling 3 tenths a corner on me. Wow. Okay, that's impressive. Oh, I've actually just lost the sprint race on the final lap. Oh, I think what I had to do there was just give myself, let him drop, just let him go past. Let him overtake me before the DRS and then just get him back and then I would have won. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at that, he's pulling half a second on me down the straight. Oh, that's a bit unfair. Okay, well, Piastri's going to win. I sort of threw that a bit. But my car was apocalyptically slow on that final lap. I was losing a good second to every single car behind and in front. And I don't know why that keeps happening to me only. It doesn't affect the AI, it seems. It seems like the AI tyre deck just doesn't happen for them. You know me, I get to the magical 25 and my lap times decrease by a second instantly. That doesn't happen to the AI. They just stay fast. They could do like 100 laps on softs and they will still be good. I don't get it. Anyway, here's your final sprint race order. Tsunoda actually managed to gain a couple places from P9 to P7. Of course, I lost out, go from P1 to P2. So we start P2 and P7 for the Belgian Grand Prix. Let's get there now. And that is a really annoying loss. I can't lie. That's really annoyed me. I'm bloody fuming. And here we are on Sunday afternoon for the Formula 1 MSC Cruises Belgian Grand Prix 2023. Although this is Season 5, so it's actually 2027. As always, soft-medium strategy, and I need to win this race to restore my last remaining happiness in my life. I need to win this race. So I'm ready. Let's go. I've always been known for good starts, and by known I mean I say it to myself. Can I repeat that? Maybe? I am going to get wheel to wheel with Piastri. I'm going to swing one around the outside of him. No, basically, no. And his car's also got way more straight line speed than I do, so I probably can't even get him down the straight. Although I've had a very good run through Rouge there. Hang on, it's not all over yet. It's not all, I forgot what the saying is. But I am going to go wheel to wheel. I don't care how late you brake. I'm braking later. Bitch. Whoa, Piastri! Let's not just, you know, crash on lap 1, eh? Let's not do a Hamilton and Alonso, okay? Thank you. Right, I've managed to retake P1 from my sprint race. Oh, God. I just don't know if I can maintain it. What I need is Carlos Sainz to have a go at Piastri, although it seems like Piastri and I are sort of the class of the field, if you will. Put your hands in the air like you just don't care. Apart from the fact he's going 20 kilometers an hour quicker than me down the straight. Come on, Sainz, I need you to have a scrap at Piastri. Build me a nice little gap, because I'm not going to be able to pull one myself. Come on, Sainz. Do it for the boys. Piastri gaining 2/10 on me down this straight just because of pure car diff. I've only got a V6 engine. He actually went back in time and he's put up like a 2,000 horsepower V10 in his lump. And now DRS is active. Yeah, I think I could see where this one's going. Up through Rouge, or however you say it. I don't know the correct pronunciation. And yeah, I'm done for. I'm finished. Bye, Piastri. Well, I can still fight. Never mind. Oh, hang on. He's gone a bit slow there. Get a decent exit. Okay, yeah, no, he's gone. Thank you for the update, Derek. I know I'm down a place because I just watched him drive past me. Thank you very much, though. Now, unfortunately for me, every single driver and car around me is quicker than me. Piastri is, Sainz is, Verstappen is, maybe Joe, and then it sort of ends. So, honestly, as it stands at the moment, obviously it can change in like a couple laps. As it stands, the absolute most I can probably get is like a P4. Unless I could try, I'm not going to be able to stick with Piastri. After this lap, he's going to be gone. He was a whole second quicker than me on that lap, which I don't really get how that works, because how does that work? Anyway, enough of the negatives. Let's get up this hill and see if I can get anywhere near close Piastri for a move. Although, yeah, no, basically, no. I am going to break the speed barrier though of 365, so that's cool at least. Alright, so on lap 5 now, I am going to keep my DRS on Piastri, but it's just this geezer's exits. Every single exit, he gains like 4/10 on me. It's absolutely outrageous. Look there. Another 2 or 3 tenths just on the exit of a corner. He's also gaining time Even though I'm using ERS and I can guarantee he isn't. That's the car diff, you see. And now I've got to worry about signs and there's nothing I can do. What do I do about that? Tell you what I can do, I'm going to cut him off. Bitch, you ain't getting past me that easy. I think we're going to have to pull one of my world famous undercuts that I think I have done in every single episode of this series. Like, I'm not even joking. But I mean, you can see the gap that Piastri's pulling. That's a second on just through the first 2 sectors. He's gained a second. And that's because, look, my tyres, they've hit the magical 25. And look at my lap times compared to the other drivers. The AI don't have tyre deg, I guarantee it. I know Piastri's a second a lap faster, it's because he doesn't have tyre deg. And I've hit the magical 25. I'm finished. Right, honestly, Signs, I'm sick and tired. You just go past. I genuinely can't bother dealing with you anymore. Just go. I actually hate you a lot. Just piss off. I can't even turn around a corner anymore. I can't do it. I literally can't even. I can't. Like, look. How do I compete with these cars when my car can't even drive in a straight line anymore? Honestly, how am I meant to compete? Why is it really that hard to just make the AI better? Like, just make the AI drive better and not make their cars overpowered? Like, I don't understand it. Like, it can't be that difficult to just make the AI drive better. And you might be saying, you know, why don't you drive quicker? I literally can't. Like, I am at the limit of speed, in general, with anti-lock brakes on. I'm as fast as you can get with anti-lock brakes on. Anyway, I'm pitting now. Bye everyone. Bye. I'm putting on these medium tires. I need to stop complaining, but there's nothing else to talk about. Like, this game is just so horrible in every single shape and form. But anyway, let's put these medium tires on. Hopefully, oh no, I'm gonna come out right in the middle of that ginormous traffic of shit cars. Christ, on a bike. Actually, that's almost perfect, because I'm now going to get DRS, which is going to give me a lot of lap time. Wait, that's actually huge, really. Hang on, that's actually worked out so much better than I thought. Okay, nice. And these tyres feel terrible already. I have lowered my downforce a little bit, just to try and help me down the straights, but I don't think that'll make much of an impact, because no matter what, I can run 0 downforce and the AI would still be quicker than me. I could have 0 downforce, ERS, DRS, slipstream, and the AI would still go faster than me in a straight line. But anyway, I have caught Tsunoda by about 1.5 seconds, so of course that means that the mediums this early are actually, like, the undercut is working. Basically, the undercut is cooking. And I believe Piastri's actually stayed out another lap, which is good because it means there's a decent chance I might actually get past him. Bad news is he's going to have 2 lap newer tyres. So, yeah. Alright, I've had a very decent outlap here, as you can see. Green sector 1, purple sector 2. I am cooking, and now all of the front runners, the big boys, are coming into the pits, as well as my teammate and Jack Doohan. Crucially, where am I going to come out? A fastest lap, a 1:39.6 for me. Round the first corner, am I ahead? Well, yes, but not for very long, because he's just going to get me with DRS. So, Piastri must have been seriously cooking on those soft tyres, because I must have been at least 2 seconds quicker than him on that lap. And yes, I'm ahead, but not for much longer, because as he will now demonstrate. And there it is. Right, honestly, I'm going to make a bold call, and it isn't the right mentality, but I think it's the correct one. I ain't winning this race. Simple as. Piastri is too many levels above me, and I can literally not even get close to him, even though his tyres are still quite cold, and mine are all nice and hot. I still can't even, like, get close to him. So I think the main target now is to just try and hang on to P2. That's my target. Like I said, not a very good mentality, but let's be honest, I ain't winning. Just put it bluntly, I ain't winning. Unless Piastri's car blows up, or there's a safety car. That's about it. Now, I am going to get DRS. I'm going to try and keep DRS going down New Road. So I'm not going to, you know, get past him. But just to try and extend my lead over Verstappen as Leclerc gets fastest lap, you little bitch. Okay, cool. I got DRS, so that's a W. And that should help me extend my lead over Verstappen by a little bit. And maybe even Sainz can go for a move on him going into this corner, and that would gain me even more time. That would be ideal. Piastri's just faster at every aspect of driving. Turning, exits, entries, braking, straight line speed. He is quicker than me in every single aspect of driving. It's actually insane. Gap to Verstappen is still 2.1. But we still have, like, what, 5 laps left, so I'm also not going to get Piastri's DRS anymore to sort of drag me along a little bit, so as he goes 6/10 quicker than me on that lap. Oh my goodness, what is this? I don't know what this man's car's doing, or what he's doing, but I mean, he's not only levels above me, he's levels above his teammate Verstappen. Like, Verstappen's catching me, but not at an outrageous rate. It's like 0.2 a lap. Piastri's gaining a good second on everyone. He is seriously having one of the best individual weekend performances of this entire series. Right, so it's definitely Sector 2 where I'm losing all my time. As you can see, 0.4 to Verstappen and about 0.7 to Piastri just through Sector 2 alone. And I think that's just my lack of downforce, but like I was saying, if I increase my downforce, I have good straight line speed if I was against, you know, worse AI or even other players. But because these cars that the AI are driving are so much better than mine, not just because of the performance, on the performance graph, like I said, all of the cars are the same pretty much. But because I'm playing on a high AI, they just make the other cars better rather than the actual driver. So what I'm saying is that if I up my downforce, yes, I'll be quicker through the corners, but I'll be so apocalyptically behind in the straights, you can't even joke about it, it's that big. But I feel like I could have got away with maybe a bit more downforce, just so I can sort of stay with them down the straights. I mean, look, Verstappen's almost within a second of me already. That's 2 laps, and he's gained, like, 9/10. Like, lap 9 was like a 10th. Lap 10, a 10th. Lap 11, half a second. Lap 12, half a second already. Like, what? And I can't fight. I mean, every corner I'm losing 2/10 to the cars ahead and behind. Like, look, every single corner I'm losing time. There, another 10th through this corner. Another 10th. And I don't know what to do. And what a surprise! Magical 25! Hey! You love to see it, really. Right, I'm probably going to finish P4 in this race then, most likely. Nice. Thank God Piastri ain't really a title rival for me right now, because this would be a devastating weekend. Luckily, he's a bit further back, so in terms of the championship, not too bad. Also, Red Bull are a bit behind Mercedes and us, so yeah, it's not that bad. And also, Mercedes are still doing crap. They're not even in the top 5 right now. Just needs Tsunoda to get up there a bit, but he really isn't doing that. Alright, DRS for Verstappen. He's probably just going to whiz by, and there's nothing I can do about it. I am going to try and fight, but I can't. So, that was really fun. Alright, I can fight. No, I can't. That was really fun. And, yep, there you go. Bye, Verstappen. Right, Sainz is next up to get past me, and also Leclerc's caught us by a second already. W, yellow flag. Oh, no, never mind. Oh, hang on. Whoa, getting loosey-goosey. I thought it was someone in front, but it's just not. I thought it was one of the Red Bulls. Oh, my. My car is borderline undrivable at this stage. And George Russell, that's actually big for the constructors. Although I don't think he was in the points anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But I mean, it's still funny. We can still laugh at him. Do you know what I mean? We can still laugh at his DNF. And now I think it's time we got to play some dodgy tactics, if you will. And here are the dodgy tactics. Let Sainz past. Get him back with DRS, although I don't even know if I can do that. Okay, yeah, I can. I should be able to at least. I've got lots of ERS to spare. Hello, signs, I'm making my comeback. Dun, 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 dun. Look at that, ERS, DRS, and I still barely got by him, and he's not using either of those things. If you need any more evidence that they literally make their cars better, there it is. I mean, you can also consider the fact that most of these drivers have 1 lap newer tyres, and Piastri and I think a couple others have 2 laps fresher tyres. But that shouldn't make an overwhelming impact, but it really is. Okay, final lap of this race, and I'm not going to make the same mistake again that I did with Piastri. Here comes Sainz. He's going to go down the inside. We're going to let him go. I think, that's the plan anyway. There he goes. And now we're going to absolutely dump my ERS tank and whiz past Sainz, although I expect this to be quite close. Oh no, I'm gone. Bye! Speed limiter! Oh! Okay, so we're back up to P3. Now, I just need to hold on. I should be okay all the way until the final corner is really my only threat from now on. I could defend quite easily until that point. And also, look at the gap Piastri's pulled. 8 seconds in 4 laps. What? This car is impossible to drive. I literally can't even do it anymore. Thank God this is the last lap, because I'm about to, like, Van Dyke my entire setup in a minute. Get me round, dump my ERS for the final time, and this has been the worst race of this season by far. Because, I mean, you could say Silverstone was worse because I finished a place lower, but with Silverstone, I started P8, and then recovered to P4. Today I started P1, dropped to P2, started P2, got up to P1, and then the gap between me and the guy I overtook for P1 is 9 seconds. I finished on the podium, yeah, great, whatever, a podium, but I lost to 9 seconds in 4 laps. What is this game? And that isn't even me. Yes, the strategy was a bit crap. The undercut did work. The undercut is the reason I finished 3rd at the end of the day, but 9 seconds in 4 laps. It's so stupid how this game works. If I lower the difficulty so that the cars aren't busted, then I beat them too easily. If I up the difficulty by what I literally mean 1, like I said, I'm playing on 106. If I was playing on 105, I would have won that race easily. Because when you get like 104, 105 is when the drivers actually improve. 106, 7, 8, 9, and 10, they just make the cars better. And it's so unbelievably, unfathomably unfair. So unfair, I can't even speak anymore. I can't speak. Anyway, race results are this. P3, horrible, one of the worst races I've ever driven. Not a bad individual performance. I felt pretty good. I was consistent. I did spin a couple times, but I'm obviously not going to show that. But at the end of the day, you just can't lose that much time in a couple laps. But I've got a separate video planned for just literally when F124 drops. I have got a 25-minute rant planned for that. It's gonna be great. But yeah, standings, we still lead, and we've actually extended our lead to 101. How Perez is still in 2nd is unreal. This man has not finished in the top 5. Like, even this race, he was 13th or 12th. He has not finished in the top 5 in, like, the last 5 races, and he still remains P2, and I extend my lead by, like, 20 points somehow over Sergio Perez, and we've now got a 100-point gap. So I mean, the Drivers' Championship's basically sealed, but the more important one is the Constructors, and of course Red Bull got a nice little 1-2, which actually elevates them up to, well, I think they were P4 already, so not much positional changes, and I think I actually extended my lead over Mercedes, because, well, I finished P3, Iwasa P5, and then Perez didn't score, and GP2 as well. So overall, not that bad. I mean, we extended our leads in both championships. But it's just the fact that I lost by 9 seconds in 4 laps that is bugging me. Anyway, this was a horrible episode. I'm sorry I just complained the whole way through, but there's nothing else to do. There's no joy in that race. It's just all crap. But anyway, I'll be back tomorrow for more My Team Career Mode. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Oh, it's terrible. I hated every second of that.